Welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know, I'm Whitney.
And I'm Megan.
Together, we're Wegan. We're wife and wife.
And YouTubers and bloggers.
And we've been together almost 12 years.
In October. It's coming.
Literally. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
Yay.
12 blissful years.
So we recently updated you on our baby journey, which was update number 1, which is baby.
That we've chosen our sperm bank. Yay! It is none other than Cryos International Sperm Bank, and they are based in Denmark.
Yay! So we're super excited to be working with them. So this video is in partnership with them, and they've also answered some questions.
This is a Q&A all about sperm donors.
Sperm banks. Everything you need to know, hopefully. Yes.
Let's go.
Because we have a lot of questions too. When we first started looking into it, we were like, where to start?
It is overwhelming, but Cryos did such an amazing job at easing our minds and really answering our questions. So I feel relieved, don't you?
They also have a lot of information on their website, which is fab, because most things I've thought of, I can also find it on their website, which is really handy.
So
but they are also always there to help you out as well. So let's get to it.
Let's go.
We also have an exciting giveaway, so stay tuned to find out what that could be.
Ooh. So park it, folks. Don't
Park
it. Get some popcorn, get a drink, get a coffee.
Settle in.
It's gonna be fun.
So actually, one of the questions you guys had, we have mentioned previously, but I thought we'd get this out the way. Who's going to be carrying the baby?
Excellent question. I mean, I would want to know as well.
Excellent. It's not Donald Trump. Excellent question.
Very good. Excellent. Not fake news. So in a nutshell, we're both going to be carrying. Not
at the same
at
time.
the same time. Never. Megan is going to go.
We hope
first.
I'm going first. That is the plan. It's been the plan for years that I will go first in carrying, and then hopefully Whitney will in a couple years' time, won't you, babe?
Yes, baby girl. I want to see how it goes for you.
Yeah, I'm going to see how it goes first, because I might be like, never again am I carrying. You'll go. Or what if I love it? What if we're like, but I want to go, and then you want to go, and then it's like, let's just get to the first baby first.
You will be so cute pregnant, especially with your little hair on top of your head like a little
Thanks,
bam
babe.
bam.
Thanks, babe. I'm going to be waddling around even more than I waddle around already.
Can't wait.
That's the plan. We will of course keep you updated as things develop.
And then a couple of years later, I will get second with a sibling who will also be related.
That's true. We are planning on using the same sperm donor. So sperm goes in the UK to 10 different families. So what is really cool actually when you buy sperm from Cryos is that as soon as you buy the sperm, you're registered as a family with that sperm donor, if that makes sense. So it's not like they let like 100 people buy a sperm and then wait and see who gets pregnant. And in the UK, you are legally entitled to have as many children as you like with the same sperm donor, if that makes sense.
Just one sibling will do.
2 children in total. And actually what is quite interesting, I read that even though they obviously allow up to 10 families to use the same sperm donor, actually in reality it's normally only 1 or 2 families that use that sperm donor. And I think that was quite nice to find out, because it is a bit strange to us, the thought of 10 families could have the same sperm donor with multiple children. So what if one family had 5 kids, the other, you know, it's just, that could be a lot of kids.
That is true. But I mean, it is what it is for lesbian couples, but these are ways to try to alleviate those nuances.
Yes.
The next question is, we were under the impression that Cryos do not send to the UK, and that is absolutely wrong.
Yes, of course Cryos
they
sends
send
to the UK. So we actually got Cryos to answer this for you. So they say Cryos sends to the clinics in the UK. They collaborate with most known clinics, which is cool. So when you go on cryosinternational.com and set your treatment country to the UK, you will only see donors that are screened and applicable for the UK, which is really handy. So they all apply to UK legislation. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I hope that answers. What was with me and these jazz hands?
Jazz hands.
But next question, similar to the previous question, do they ship to the UK or do you have to go there to retrieve it? Can you go retrieve it?
They said that they send it directly to the clinic where you or we will have our treatment. So basically you can't go and collect it yourself from the sperm bank, even if you wanted to go to Denmark and pick it up. It doesn't work like that. It's a little bit like, I guess, Uber Eats or Deliveroo, apart from the fact it only will get delivered to fertility clinics.
That's a great one, yeah.
We did find out that unfortunately sperm cannot get shipped to your house. That is the legislation in the UK, so it has to go to a licensed fertility clinic. Harlow's making some noises, and that is meant to protect you and give you the rights that you have from using the sperm donor from a sperm bank. So we kind of understand.
Just legislation, it is what it is. You can't really change the law.
Yeah.
You can.
Well, maybe.
But
we'll go into that another time. Next question. A lot of you asked, is the sperm donor going to be anonymous? Is it going to be somebody that we know, or somebody that the child can know about? So the answer to that is they're not going to be anonymous. In the UK, you can't actually use an anonymous donor, although Cryos International do have anonymous donors, and they're known as non-ID release, or to know the donor's information is ID release. What that means is when they reach 18, then they can contact the sperm bank to find out details, so they can get their name, address, maybe date of birth, I'm not quite sure, just like simple details about them. And then that means that they can either act upon that and contact them, or just know that some more information about them.
So in the UK, you can only choose ID release, but other countries may have their own legislation. So something to look into.
Yeah, but personally that's perfect for us because we didn't want to get a non-ID release donor. We want the child to be able to find out some more information, potentially contact them one day. It's a tricky area, of course.
Yeah,
we don't want them to have major involvement in their lives and suddenly...
have you seen The Kids Are All Right? I mean, that did no justice.
That did no justice.
For this movement.
Don't watch it if you haven't watched it.
Don't watch it.
Just don't watch it. In our eyes, what would be nice is if they can reach out and then go and meet them for like a coffee and just like a little chat.
Just
like,
to see, I guess, biologically, maybe, you know, the seed man who helped make them. It would be sad if we knew who it was to deprive the child.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So we will obviously show our children the pictures of the donor that we get access to. The seed man. I don't want to call it the seed man. We haven't quite just decided on that. We just watched, what film was it?
I don't know.
Or Jennifer Aniston, forgot the name of it, but they called the donor the seed man. But I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But it's not the father. Not the father. A lot of people...
like, oh, he's the father, and I'm
say,
like, no.
Oh, he's going to be the father of your children. No.
No, he's having two mothers.
No.
Yeah, we personally don't like when people say that, and I know they don't mean anything by it at all. It's just
education, isn't it? People
yeah.
automatically assume that the role almost of the sperm donor is the father, and obviously they're not, because they're not going to be involved in any way in
it's a
parenting
biological
the child.
helper.
Yeah. Sorry if you can hear Nalo wandering around. He's trying to get on the bed.
She's has a little tap shoe
We're
going.
sat on her bench that she jumps onto. Hang on, baby. Oh.
Sorry, and if you're wondering why Megan keeps looking down,
I have some information here, everybody. And we also didn't want to pick a sperm donor that was known to us because, one, we don't actually know anyone that we would want as a sperm donor.
No offense to any of our male friends, you're all lovely.
Yeah.
For us, we felt we didn't want to put our friends in any situation to have that involvement, and you never know how they might feel one day. They might see our child playing with their son and think, oh my gosh, like they're actually brothers.
Or maybe they never had kids and they thought they were going to have kids and didn't.
True, and they could be like...
And now they're like, And I know that definitely if you go down the route of having someone that's a friend as a sperm donor, and even if you draw out a contract, if you're taken to court, that kind of contract just doesn't even exist, basically. It just doesn't really do anything. So your best bet is to go with a licensed sperm bank, and if you don't, that's completely up to you, but honestly, that's the best route for us.
Yes, but each to their own, and there's different circumstances, you know, for everyone.
Absolutely.
Just disclaimer.
Yeah. Next
Question, wonderful question, is do you get to know genetics and medical history? And the answer is yes, you do. And that is wonderful. On Cryos, they have an extensive like profile of all the things they test. Donors are all screened for genetic and infectious diseases.
There's also a really small pool of men that become donors. I think it was like 5%, 10% that apply actually become donors because of this screening. And also it lists anything on their profile as to which they may carry. So you can see it, basically you can see all the medical information they tested for, and
it's like a blood work report.
Yeah, and also they tell you if they wear glasses or not. They list their like grandparents and parents information if they've had, like if they've got anything like high blood pressure.
Which is really, really amazing to see.
So you do get all the information, more information than you probably would ever get of a partner.
Yeah, it's like, we're having a baby, let's take you in now to get everything done from head to toe.
Because that's the thing, like obviously when you're picking a sperm donor, you want to make sure they're not carrying anything, because we have that choice and that ability to be able to decide who we pick. So, you know, why would we pick someone that might carry something that could carry down to our child? But then obviously if we could make a baby and one of us had something that could get carried down, then that wouldn't make a difference because it's our baby. So it's really strange, but yeah, you just want to make sure that you pick the best option for you and your family, really.
Yeah, 100%. And it's amazing that Cryos gives such extensive information as well. Next question. I laughed at this question. Is it like going through a dating app? And yeah, to answer your question,
it is a little bit, which is strange because we don't date men. So it's quite funny that we are searching for a man that fits this criteria, but ultimately what we do and probably what other people do is you search based on what your partner looks like or the attributes that you want between you. So we'll show you now like the different areas that you can search on, but they will include things such as hair colour, eye colour,
height, weight,
race, loads of things. Yeah, I just think it really does help narrow it down. Or maybe you want to look only at donors that have an extended profile, which means you get a lot more information on them. Or for us, we wanted to look at donors that also had adult photos. You can always see baby photos if they supplied them, but they also have the ability to be able to see adult photos, and that was really key to us in order to see what they might look like older.
What those adorable babies look like as grown men.
And what we realised is that these babies look nothing like when they're
nothing.
Grown men.
Absolutely nothing.
So we would honestly highly recommend going down the adult photos route. Also, to put it out there, most websites that do offer adult photos do charge a price for this.
They do indeed. The next question. Why did you pick Cryos as your sperm bank? Well, many reasons. Firstly, though, I just want to speak about all the people who work there that we've dealt with. They're some of the nicest people like we've ever virtually met and via email. They are so kind, and it just really gives us like such confidence and comfort, you know, going with them and working with them.
Definitely.
And secondly,
what actually drew us to their website in the first place is the options that they give you. So as we said, the baby pictures, the adult photos,
you can even see their handwriting, and a lot of them write a letter to the child as well of why they decided to donate. So touching.
Yeah, so they normally write a little thing like to us as the parents to be, and then to the donor child, which is really sweet. And not only that, they also read out that letter and you can hear their voice.
So cool. Really amazing actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it is amazing. So I feel like honestly that is the most information you can pretty much get about a sperm donor. So 100% we loved everything that Cryos supplied. Because originally we started looking at UK sperm banks, and just to let you guys know, in the UK you won't be able to see any photos, you won't hear any voice or anything like that. It will literally be like brown hair,
restricted,
blue eyes, that kind of thing.
But each to their own, and at the end of the day we all have a different journey that we're on.
Yeah.
Next question.
Is it expensive? My partner and I don't even know where to start, and the answer is yeah.
Yes,
it is quite expensive.
It is quite expensive.
There's loads of different factors that go into how much creating a life basically costs. Obviously there's costs such as buying the sperm, so they actually come in straws, so you can select how many straws that you want to buy, and they're probably roughly about £1,000 each. I think this is maybe the same for most sperm banks, to be honest. And there's also a fee for like the quota reservation, which is what I talked about earlier, which is when you're like reserved as like a family for that sperm donor.
Storage fees as well.
Storage fees, yeah.
So if you want to store your sperm, because after you buy it, like it has to either live at the sperm bank or the fertility clinic, so they can store it for you up to I think 10 years is the max. So obviously there's a cost there to store it, and
there's different amounts of money like per the amount that you want to leave it there for. And then okay, so that's just like the sperm bit done, tick. You've also got
so sorry,
thanks, babe.
Sorry.
You've also got tests into like your egg levels and all that, which can range from like a couple hundred, like maybe nearly 1,000 if you're doing both of you. There's also the cost for getting treatment at the fertility clinic to actually get pregnant. So there's different options.
There's IUI and then there's IVF, each very different, and there's a huge difference in cost between those two, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And I think we also got this question as well, as if we're having IUI. So the plan at the moment is to do IUI first, give that a go. The IUI is artificial insemination, so that will be done by the fertility clinic. So
it's basically when you're at that prime time of ovulation, they get your very viable sperm, and then they meticulously place it where it needs to be for the egg and the sperm to fertilize.
To meet. Say hi.
Is that the right word?
Want to make babies.
Yeah. And beautiful things happen.
So we're told.
So we're told.
I think we'll do a proper video all about IUI and IVF and all the differences and full details on that one next time.
But we know things can go off plan. I mean, we have a plan, but we're prepared for, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because it can definitely...
Yeah, we have no idea what the future holds.
We have no idea what's in store.
So we'll see.
At least we're aware of that, and I think that's important.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you guys know, but my sister is pregnant. Yay! But she had to go down the IVF route, so it's been very sad times. So I think we know more than others the hardships that come with trying to get pregnant. And obviously she thought it'd just be
we all did, so it was definitely eye-opening. She's due around November, December, baby's healthy, mama's healthy, it's all good. So.
Little boy on its way.
Little boy.
So next question is one that we actually had ourselves when we first looked into sperm donors. You may have this question too when you look. So when you go to see how much sperm you can buy, it will tell you what the MOT is. It will say MOT 10 or 5 or 20.
So it's not like getting your car in.
No, well exactly. I'm like, huh? What does this mean? So obviously we've looked into it, but we did officially ask the sperm bank to give us an answer for you all. So would you like to read it out, babes?
Sure. MOT is short for motility, and the number is the amount of active sperm cells per milliliter. At Cryos, you can choose MOT5, MOT10, MOT20, 30 plus. For example, in an MOT10 sperm straw, there is 10 million alive sperm cells per milliliter. Woo. So their straws are normally 0.5 milliliters, which means that in an MOT10 sperm straw, you have 5 milliliters alive sperm cells. The choice depends on the type of treatment you are having and your clinic's preference.
Which means that in an MOT10 straw, you would have 5 million alive sperm cells. Wow. That sounds like a lot of sperm.
Twins? Another question we had was, how many straws would you recommend that we buy for like first timers here?
So they said for IUI, which is one that we're hoping to do first, they recommend using 1 MOT10 or higher IUI straw per treatment. So basically what that means is per round of trying to get pregnant, they will use 1 straw. So if you buy 1 straw, you have 1 go basically. If you buy 5, you've got 5 goes. So that's something to think about.
And siblings, factor in the siblings as well.
Exactly. You can go ahead now and buy some and reserve them. You can literally send a few to you if you want to try in the next 4 weeks, and then you can also reserve some. And obviously you can go back and reserve some at any stage, but you want to be guaranteed you can get the same sperm donor.
Absolutely.
So for IVF treatment, the recommendations vary. Yes, basically general advice there is speak to clinic for IVF. Ding ding! Okay guys, we are coming to the end.
To the very last question, and that is...
will there be a discount for you lovelies? Well, the answer is we are doing a giveaway.
Yay! We personally know how expensive it is to make life. And if we in any way can help someone else alleviate those expenses,
help create their
dream family, and oh, it warms our hearts so much.
That'd be so exciting. So we are giving away to one lucky winner 15% off your sperm, which adds up. That's quite a good amount.
It is.
And also they're giving you free 6 months reservation, so that means it can just chill, literally it's chilling, it's frozen at the sperm bank for 6 months.
So
full details of our exciting giveaway will be on our Instagram, so check it out at What Wegan Did Next.
Yay! Thank you all so much for watching. I hope our answers helped, and if you have any more questions at all, please write it in the comments, message us, email us, you know, we're here to help.
DM us. Exciting times, and we're continuing on with our baby journey, so hopefully we'll have an update for you soon.
Let's stay tuned. Watch the space.
Bye y'all.
Love you all. I love you.
Love you too. You guys, initially, stop it.
Because you can't see anything, you're just looking down like... Next question! What's happening? Yeah. Thank you. Stop.
What's my head better there?
No. I'm not putting any of this in the bloopers, I don't even...
I know.